When we think of removal or loss, we often see that as a negative. But anything removed from your life, anything you lose, is either redirection or protection. It gets to a certain point when you realize, or you have to tell yourself, that what's meant to be is meant to be. When something doesn't work out for you, there's a reason behind it. No matter what you believe in, every single thing happens to you for a reason. Something we can all relate to is losing friends or no longer being in a friend group. We all started off in a squad. As time went on, it became a trio. Shout out to the duo still out there, but now we're solo. Anyway, slightly off topic. My point is, whenever we lose people in our lives that are no longer with us now, it is to protect us of the future. One thing is, we do not know what is going to happen next. And a lot of the people from the past, it is secretly a blessing that they are not with us now. There is a reason why we are not friends with the people we were friends with back then. There's a reason why certain people have been plucked out from our lives. Because you may think, wow, if I was still friends with this person, maybe this could have happened. But we never think of all the negatives that could happen with it too, because there's always two sides to a coin. It's not like we were all gonna become superstars, super successful with the people that we mingled with back then, because I think that would have been impossible, in my opinion. Me, personally speaking, I do not see that happening. You have to be able to change your outlook. Everything is about outlook. Everything is about how you look at it. If you are able to tell yourself that certain things happen to protect you, to maintain your peace, to distance you from disrespect, then you'll be able to remain positive in those negative situations or maybe negative thoughts you're having while you are reminiscing. But this is all very surface level. Protection is very surface level. I could say a million things that have happened in your life to protect you, and you would understand. But one of my favorite things has to be redirection. Redirection is something we all go through, even when we don't know it's happening to us. You may be in a position where maybe you lost your job, or maybe you flunked your course. Maybe you failed at what you were trying to accomplish, and you feel devastated after that happening. You feel drained, you feel like you wasted time, but you don't know around the corner is something else waiting for you. I remember when I was working my first 9 to 5, and I was just having a lot of problems with it, short and sweet, because I could drop a story time on that later down the line. And I told my dad, and he wasn't very happy. But after I did that, that's when I started social media. I do have a 9 to 5 now, by the way. I'm not just saying I quit everything, but this was my first one at the time. And once I quit that, the blessings came forward from it. So no, I'm not telling you to quit your job and do something crazy, no. But my point is, sometimes when you feel like you're at a low point, you are only getting redirected. It is okay to be redirected onto something else. It is okay for your path to change. It is completely normal. People act like there's only this one way thing, that once you have something in mind, you're only going to be on that forever, when anything can happen at any point, and that can change, and it can change for the better. Again, don't just think negatively. You have to reconstruct your mind and always think positive, even when it's paining you to think positive, even when it's kind of annoying to think so positive about the bad stuff that's happening to you. It may even annoy people around you because they may think that you're not taking life seriously, but you need to do that in order to protect yourself, in order to ensure yourself with enough hope to keep going on. There have been times where I've been battling with myself to think positive. Sometimes I do get wrapped up in my emotions. I'm not the most stoic person at times. I would say I'm stoic to a certain extent, but sometimes I just can't see the positive, and I feel so negative, and then it escalates, and then I'm overthinking, and it only makes things worse. You have to try and find something so small positive from a negative. because anything can happen. That means anything bad can happen, but that also means something good can happen from something bad. I promise this is the same day I was just feeling incredibly hot wearing a hoodie. Also, I never wear red t-shirts. Let me know if I should more. When you think of the words loss or removal, what is the first thing that comes to mind? I want you to change those words and change them into redirection and protection. When something doesn't go to plan, think of it as something else coming along round the corner. Maybe you are being redirected to something else. Maybe you're being redirected to your true passion. When you go through loss of people, loss of opportunities, is that because there's something wrong with you? Or is that for the greater good? Is that for your protection? Once you change your outlook, everything changes. I no longer look at things in the past and think I missed out, think I lost certain things. When I think back to all the things that were removed from my life and I had no power to stop it, I do not see that as such a negative thing anymore. Because I know there are a lot of things that are not in our control. We can't control everything, even though we are all little control freaks. We can't do it because it isn't all up to us. But what is up to us is what we make out of every single event that happens to us. Understand that the people removed from your life, all of that happened for a reason. Understand all those opportunities that you fumbled, missed out on, messed up. All of that happened for a reason. Understand that every single thing that has been removed from your life is for redirection or protection, not loss. Anyway, that's me for today. I'm gonna catch you tomorrow like always. My God.